Hey, we're back. I'm Andrea, this is Tino, and you're watching the Talk of San Diego. We were just talking about his feature film coming up, The Reckoning of Scarlet Waters, and how have you been promoting it? What can you tell me about the actors, or?
There's a couple of names due to the confidentiality. I'm not allowed to release anything right now, but there's a couple of names that we're working with. I have about 75% casted right now. For promoting it, we have our website, the Reckoning of Scarlet Waters.com, and because of the businessman that I am, I purchased two domain names, Scarlet with one T as well as Scarlet with two T's.
Oh, so that's why I was confused a little bit. I was like, I think I saw
yes.
one T one time.
Yeah. The Reckoning of Scarlet Waters is Scarlet with one T. That's
okay.
The way we spell it, because it's not a name, it's a color. It's the color Scarlet. Yeah. And then Waters, of course, being the water.
Yeah.
You know? So the Reckoning of Scarlet Waters.com will take you to our website. You can see some behind the scenes stuff, how we're promoting this and what we're doing. There's also a ad campaign that we're doing for Indiegogo. I'm having a lot of people say, how can we get involved? How can we help? Mm-hmm. And to look a gift horse in the mouth, I mean, that's the dumbest thing in the world. So what we did is we created an Indiegogo campaign. We actually did a full production on this. Did you see that?
Yeah.
We did it, yeah. And we went to the Old West Town. Everybody that came out, we had about 68 people on set with us that day. And again, a door opened. All these people were there. They gave to us. They did it free. They came out free, and I was like, wow. So I wrote a script for it, and I shot it out and said, what do you guys think of this? And they said, hey, I'm coming, I'm bringing friends, everybody. We shot that, so that's on our...
Doesn't want to be in a movie.
Exactly, yeah. So we shot that, and that's a way to get people involved via donations or however they want to do it, you know. And if monetarily, if they can't help us, please just pass the link on. You know, I mean, I can't ask for anything more.
Yeah.
You know, the more people that see it, the better. Our Facebook, you know, we have a Facebook page. Of course, Law Dog Productions. We're on Twitter. Twitter will be Law Dog Prod, P-R-O-D, and then my personal page is still a business page, but there's a little more in depth of me, and you know that. You know, Law Dog Productions, that page is just strictly business. My personal page is a little more me letting my hair down, so to speak. I give more information.
Like me.
Yeah, and that's Tino Luciano. You know, so there's a lot of ways to get involved and a lot of ways to help us out and actually see what's going on here.
Awesome. And is there anything else you'd like to include before we wrap it up today? Well, actually, we won't wrap it up. We'll be talking to other actors part of this film.
Correct. Yes. I've got some friends here with me today that you guys will be talking to. They've been in Tales of the Frontier. They've been in several episodes. Two of them have worked on my production. One is my script supervisor. The other guy was my production manager. And the other two that are with us have been in backgrounds of everything, and I do a lot of featured backgrounds. You know, I have people saying, hey, you know, put me in, and all of a sudden when I put out a casting call and we have extras that roll, as a director, I'll look at somebody and go, okay, I know it's not in the script, do me a favor, come up front, I want you to say this line. And everybody's like, you know, oh my God, that just sold the movie. That's the director in me, you know. I see things that aren't on paper and I make it happen. And if somebody's got that look, I will always, you know, I'll always ride on that, you know, and use them. So you'll get to hear from these guys, and I hope they have nice things to say. So
always nice things to say.
Yeah. Our productions. If I'm going to make a production about family values, it starts with the production company. And you know, my sets are. Don't get me wrong, okay. The families, you butt heads once in a while, but at the end of the day, you know what, we love each other. There's such a bond between us. My DP, who's also my executive producer, Jake Borowski, we don't even have to communicate with each other. The camera is set, and it's like, okay, I want to look at this shot here. Okay, let me just look at the monitor, because he's got the camera exactly where I want it. You know, and that's just over the years working with one another. You know, we've created that bond. But it is a family atmosphere. We break bread together. We laugh together. We cry together. We have good times. You know, and
love you, Mom and Dad.
Yeah. You know, if we're going to preach it, we might as well live it. And hopefully, I know, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I know they've got nothing bad to say, except for they do have to wait around once in a while being an extra.
Yeah, or like today, how hot it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and last thing we didn't mention, where are we?
We are in the Wooden Nickel Ranch in Menifee, California. We filmed the episode Fate here on the old West Town that you guys will take a look at, and we filmed some of the episode here. We hung a sheriff. We wiped out an entire town. We had them massacred. When we go through, I'll explain where we were and what we did. But the Wooden Nickel is phenomenal. There is a lot of history here, and I do believe Tom's going to go ahead and touch base on that and let you guys know all about this place.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yes.
And thank you so much for letting us come down here. It's a beautiful ranch. I've never been to something this elaborate before. And we're going to talk to some of the actors coming up. They're going to be in full period attire. And I'm Andrea. This is Tino. We'll be back shortly, and you're watching the Talk of San Diego.